Hello, welcome to Holy Tea with Ellen. It is the first week of school here in Ankeny and the surrounding area. My prayer is that you've had a good week, that you get some rest this weekend because the first week is always takes a lot of energy. As fun as it is, there's a lot of routine we're getting into and all those things. So take care of yourself this weekend if you can. Um, yeah, that's my advice. I want to talk a little bit about what's coming up at church. School is starting, which means things around here are getting back and going as well. Confirmation will begin on Wednesday, September 3rd, next week. Parents are invited to participate in the first session just to get a kind of lay of the land and hear more about what we do in confirmation and what kinds of things we hope the kids will learn and experience. One of the things I hope they learn is how to be a part of a community of faith. We gather in age-based small groups, so 6th grade small groups, 7th grade small groups, or 8th grade small groups. Each small group has 1 to 2 adult leaders that facilitate conversation every week, and they meet with the same group of kids. And so hopefully over time, weeks and weeks of spending time together talking about God, they grow in relationship and love for one another, and they always have a safe, welcoming space here at the church in that group of people. So that's one. Also, I hope that kids will learn more about Jesus and about God and God's story and their place in it. And so we have curriculum that we use to facilitate that. We have service projects we use to facilitate that learning. They'll be a part of worship and leading that in various ways. And we'll talk some about that too on September 3rd when the parents are around, just so you know what the expectations are for your kiddo while they're a part of confirmation. We have a new curriculum this year. It's called Manna and Mercy by Daniel Erlander. This is the full version of the booklet. This is the interactive version that looks more like a coloring book. So confirmation kids will be learning Manna and Mercy this year. It's called Manna and Mercy, a history to God's unfolding promise. So I'm excited to lead a new curriculum. Church school for kids who are age 3 and potty trained and through 5th grade meets twice a week. I'm beginning September 7th, Sunday morning at 8:30, or Wednesday night on September 10th at 6 p.m. So again, that is for kids who are potty trained in preschool, age 3 through 5th grade. We do break those groups into age-based groups too, upper elementary and lower elementary and preschool. They all are learning the same lesson or same story, but with different lessons, different activities that they're doing. One of the things we're adding to church school this year is another layer of Bible. We kind of do have done a basic story Bible interpretation of our stories each week, and then break out for activities. But for older kids who are readers and have an RSV Bible, that may not be challenging them quite enough so that the story has the full impact. So we're going to do another layer of dwelling in the Word and learning more and getting into our Bible during those stories each week in church school. Now, the other thing that's happening on Wednesday nights beginning September 10th are youth choir for grades 3 through 12. That's from 5:15 to 6 p.m., led by Jill Bjorklund. It's a fun way if you're a singer and want to have a chance to sing sacred songs with friends at church. That's a great time to do that. There's a little gathering period at the beginning of our time, and then right into singing. That choir sings and worship on a regular basis as scheduled, so you'll know about that schedule ahead of time. But all 3 of those things, church, school, confirmation, and youth choir, has a registration link that can be found in the Holy Tea email or on our church website. We ask that you do register. There's some photo releases and waivers and things that need to be signed before kiddos can be in the building with us unattended by parents. And it's just good for us to prepare and know who's coming and how many of each item of thing we need to have. How many of these booklets do I need to order? How many boxes of crayons? How many, that kind of stuff. So it helps us in our planning if you do let us know you're coming. Now, of course, if you just show up, you're welcome, and we will still have you register so those forms and everything can be filled out. But if you can do that ahead of time, all the better. And yeah, and if you're a family who's on the fence about whether or not you want to register because you have some regular conflicts in the schedule, that's fine. Please just register. If you're going to come once, we want to know that you're going to be here so we can plan for you every week. We always hope that you come. We're not mad when you can't be here. We know life is busy and schedules are being what they are, but come when you can, and that's all that we expect from you, is that you're here when you can be. So it's going to be so much fun, and we're going to learn so much, and we're going to love each other, and I'm excited if you can't tell. So please do get registered. If you have questions about any of these things, reach out to me via email or Deb Hopke, who's our church school director, and we'll get you the answers you need. If you do have trouble registering, you try logging into your Realm account first in order to do that. If you're having trouble with Realm and getting logged into your account, you can contact Lisa Sternad in the church office, and she'll send you a link to get your password and stuff reset. It's kind of cumbersome sometimes, but it is a good way to keep track of everybody, so please do make use of that tool. I think that's all I have to share today. I look forward to seeing all your smiling faces when we gather back together in the coming weeks. Peace be with you.